Hey, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Oceanat Readings, and we're going to go ahead and get into this read today. What's binding you? What is holding you back, tying you up, got its hand on your heel as you're trying to escape the creepy forest, whatever is going on here. All right, we need to get free of this. We need to cut the cords. Let's go. We have a fire quartz over here. Beautiful fire quartz, looking like a flame. We have a red calcite. Not completely finished, in a very raw state here. We have a blue jean jasper, and it has a vein of red iron ore through there as well. And then we have garnet here, and it's growth form sparkling. So go ahead and pick one of these options, and I'll see you on your timestamp. For those who chose the red fire quartz here, or the fire quartz, it's just very red today is the theme. We have, speaking of red, the Emperor, an Aries card. We see the ram's horns everywhere. Very fiery card here. Very dynamic card. And we have old traditions reverse. So, I mean, point blank period, there could be a root put on you. Old traditions. This is like old superstitions, beliefs, traditions, teachings. There could be some kind of bad medicine put down. Point blank period here. We see the ropes of the Emperor here, and I actually had to restart this video real quick for some reason on your option, and I was getting the sensation originally of ropes being pulled through my hand in different directions, like as if you're playing tug of war, you're trying to climb the rope in PE and then you slide, and you know how that hurts your hands so bad, tears them up. And then I looked, and there's actually ropes here on this card. So there definitely is a tug of war of energies. We can see this here. We have one person, this Aries type person, who's very dynamic and wanting their way. And then we have this energy of being held down. So another person being held down, maybe so this person can get the advantage and move forward, okay? In some kind of way. So somebody could have buried something. This definitely looks like magical working in this case. I wasn't doing this reading particularly for magical working. However, it does look like that would be what is in the way. Other variations of this could also be somebody who their will is as strong as a magical working. For example, a parent, particularly a father figure, could be a very easy example. Instead of getting a parental blessing, if there's a parental kind of curse going on or a rejection going on, because we're not doing things the way that they would want them to do, or some kind of thing like that. This could even be from beyond the father's generation. So if, let's say, the father has been set as the black sheep in the family because of whatever reason from the family dynamic, but that is causing some kind of trickle down effect to the generations in that lineage, that are really causing some kind of binding energy, some kind of suppressed energy going on in this regard, okay? So these will be the things you want to tap into, look into spiritually, research, and pay attention to it in order to cut the ties. For those who chose garnet, what's binding you? Okay, fortune. This is saying that fortune is not on your side right now. There's literally bad luck or bad fortune that's going on. It could be going around in the transits. This person has a gas mask, like, let me not breathe in the bad atmosphere. So there could be something that's literally in the transits, or some kind of bad luck around your environment or a venture. Let's say if you join in with a business, and that business itself has some kind of bad luck to it, and you're like, why is my work game off while I'm in this era of my life? But that could be pertaining to the particular owner or boss that you're working for. So it could be some kind of environmental bad luck, not necessarily something that you can't walk out of, but something that as you're inhaling it and you're kind of immersed in it, it's not the best. For this, I would definitely, there's like letters and numbers here. This could also be like, let's say your apartment unit, or like something lining up with like the fortunes based upon like feng shui, or some kind of numerology, maybe your unit number and the energy that that contains, and the way that that energy is handled in your home is not relating the best to your personal environment that you actually need right now. Something of this nature. So there could be something super unlucky about your environment or current circumstances that you're in, and that could need to be changed kind of externally, because here we're trying to protect self with the gas mask, and this is the luck here trying to be protected inside of the snow globe, okay? That's what I'm seeing. All right, for those who chose Blue Jean Quartz, we have the Seven of Vials and the Transitions card here. I think for this group, there does seem to be powerful slide people around, and you being a very impressionable person, your energy being very easy to kind of shift out of the way. It's like if you're working on something like sand art and someone comes around and is like blah in the schoolyard and just like knocks your art out of the way. We have strong personalities here. You're the snake, you're the dragon. We have a Scorpio energy here. We have a Leo energy here. So it seems like very easy for you to be kind of lost in the mix of like being in your daydreamer energy and what others are doing. So that is where you would want to start. You need more solid energy. You need to get other people out of your energy fields. You need to be able to focus your energy because others are able to throw an anchor or a whirlwind or whatever right into the mix of what you're doing, and it makes you feel stuck. It makes you feel bound. You don't have enough willpower moving forward. You might feel like you have a stubbornness because this is a Scorpio card, which is fixed signs, but you're not enacting any of that energy. There's always something else that's able to kind of get ahead of you, get your attention, and then you kind of submit to it. That's what it is. You submit to those things. And it interrupts you were just about to make a decision and run forward on a successful path, and then you kind of pause and you're like, wait, but maybe I'm actually lost and I don't know the direction and my compass is wrong. All right. So work on those dynamics and it should help you get free. Talk to you again on another one. I keep forgetting today to say that. Bye. For those of you who chose the red calcite, we have the Hanged Man here, and we have New Moon reversed here. Okay, this is the feeling of maybe planting your seeds in a place that's already bound. This is kind of like if you try to plant seeds where the ground is already covered in roots and there's no soil there left to nurture anything because it's already been eaten up. If you keep trying to make something happen where you know it can't happen and everything's depleted, you're not really bound, you just can't take ground. And that's what this pile looks like. It looks like we're overly sacrificing, we've overly paused ourselves, we keep taking like the least amount, like, oh, I'll take the least food, okay, I'll take the bad health, okay, I'll take all the negative karma. We're doing all of that. This is a Pisces card. We're being overly sacrificial. We're giving our new moon energy away. We're thinking, oh, well, if I suffer, that's really what everyone else wants to see because no one wants me to be happy. So let me just be miserable because that's what other people want me to do. So there's a big subconscious thing going on here. You could be an overly sacrificial spirit. You could be a spirit that's known for giving a lot, forgiving other people and taking on whatever karma they claim, in their little moods that you deserve kind of thing. And that is what just is creating this huge, huge, huge mess of like Christmas lights, entanglement, binding going on for you. I don't feel like this is deserving at this point. I don't feel like you need to stay in this space. I would say let's not overly martyr ourselves here. Yeah, cut the cords, Three of Swords, and Temperance. Make something new for yourself. Use your Jupiter energy, that philosophical, nice, accommodating energy that you have. We have a Sagittarius card here and a Libra card. So some of you have just been way, 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 way too nice, and you're just like beating yourself up and like throwing yourself on the ground and been like, and then being like, how come I'm bound and I can't grow in this gravel? All right, so this is saying give yourself your wings back. Let yourself be multifaceted. Let yourself be successful in many different areas and dynamics. And pretty soon you'll see that you start finding that fertile ground, that you won't be left entangled in things. And you might have to break a few people's hearts. But if their hearts are broken because they want to see you down and out or not as successful as them, you guys can have spiritual people around you who aren't actually happy to see you thrive more than they are. They like to see you suffer a little bit. They might want you to be, look, it's dangerous work being someone's messiah or somebody's guru or somebody's, oh, you're the nice little one on the pedestal. You have to be nice, because people weaponize that against you with a quickness. And I think that's happening here. You're the nice, positive one. Therefore, we can do whatever we want to you. And you can never be upset with us. You can't cut us off. You can't, speak out and say, hey, you're stealing from me, or you're hurting me, or you're competing with me, because then you don't sound nice. And I think some of you have had that weaponized against you so much that now you just beat yourselves up, to be honest. and it's keeping you very stuck. You need to elevate yourself with dramatic respect. Support yourself as much as you support other people, 100%, and cut off these people who they're armed, okay? They're protected. They're using you as their security blanket, as their karmic garbage disposal to hide all of their mess and say, oh, well, I'm forgiven, universe. Well, I don't have any problem anymore. I let this person eat my karma. Yeah, they took on all the burden for it. So I'm free. I'm going to go do more mischief. You got to cut that off. And so it might hurt their feelings. They might be mad. But again, if their heart is full of damage towards you, maybe it needs to be broken. And that infection needs to ooze out from them a little bit. And they need to just work on their own healing path, okay? Some of you also need to cut off. You're determined to grow in a relationship, a job, a career, even a body type or something that is not yours and it does not work. You're not bound, you're just stubborn, okay? And you're trying to overly sacrifice and thinking if I like just am a masochist about this, I'm gonna get what I want. And the advice is no, it's not there. It lies way further elsewhere, but it's spectacular because we have the alchemist here. Know how to be a manifester, and when you're just being stubborn and self-sabotaging yourself and going towards something that is toxic for you, maybe not for someone else, but for you, because it ain't it for you. And here, maybe a little bit of that is for you, but you need to mix it in, okay? Maybe a little bit, a little dose of that is healthy for you, but you need to mix it in with a lot of other things that are healthy and have something unique, different than what you're doing right now. Temperance is something different, right? Comes from another world, another land, and then that's going to help you elevate. But you have to reclaim the healthy side of being a lover, a creator, as a mystical being, okay, as a spiritual person. So that's what I'm saying for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye.